used to it to bear the winters of Norway.
Norway. Yeah.
Congratulations, man. This is, I think we're meeting. I know I was in Germany, Munich. We had a meetup there with a
Okay,
lot of
okay.
Aurolinguan folks who had moved in there.
Mhm.
Milind also was coming in, but I think by the time his office finished, we had left. So
Mhm.
next day I had a meeting in Innsbruck.
Okay, okay.
Then again he tried to call me, Alok, I want to meet you. Can I come? So I was staying in hotel at that point in time there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So his office finished at 6:30, and I reached at 11 o'clock because my train got delayed back from Innsbruck to Munich.
Yeah.
And even I tried to take a flight in Lufthansa. Lufthansa also delayed due to heavy snowfall.
Snowfall, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so they are giving me a reimbursement claim by the way, Lufthansa. But
It's good.
it's good. What $100 they will give? 2 hours lost, man. But it's
Oh,
good. It's good. I
but
can
at
do some
least
job.
they are giving when I fly here with Indigo, they
They
just
don't.
reschedule your booking after 2 days
No,
and
no,
they
no.
say, "Ah, we
Here,
don't
here
care
they are
about
very
that."
particular. They called me. They called me that
Yes, yes.
how is your baggage? Have you received your baggage? And how was the flight? We are like, that is what is called in Europe the the importance that you get, the human life.
Yeah,
This is what
yeah,
they
yeah,
were worried
correct.
about. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Great, man. So, Hers, fantastic. So, first of all, I would like to have it recorded, in terms of
Yeah.
understanding so that the others can feel the power, the motivation that you have gone through, the rides
Yes.
that I mean, that it's like a roller coaster ride it was, right? When you
Yes, yes.
joined and you were like, oh, will it work? Will it not work? Where have I landed? Oh, have I wasted my investment? Oh my God, looks like another
Like I did
y-axis.
before.
Like you did before. I remember
Yes.
that you were coming, Alok, is it gonna work? 8 weeks,
Yeah.
is it gonna work? What magic wand do you have? And I told you there's no magic wand, it's just hard work, correct?
Yes, yes.
So how has been your journey, Harsh? I would like to know before joining, during the course, and now that you've got a promising role, not one, how many roles you've got right now? How many
Two,
offers?
two.
Two offers. Wow.
Yeah,
So
means one offer is in hand and another one is on the way. Next week I have
wow.
I sent
So
you
in
right
Hindi we say
next
like
week
dono
Tuesday.
haathon mein laddu kind of thing. It's like that,
Yes, yes. Yeah, पहले कौन सा खाऊं?
Pehle kaun sa gao. But there is another saying in English. What is that?
Yeah.
Uh, a bird in hand is worth two in bush. So
Yeah.
do not try to be over smart also with playing with everything that
Yes.
you lose the entire crux of be smart,
Mhm.
but keep it into.
Yes.
So how was your journey first of all? Tell me, man. How did you land?
So
What you
if
found
I
active?
if I start from before joining Aurolingua, it was really hard, stressful, and
Hmm.
really lengthy.
Mhm.
Lot of frustration and all those things. Even after paying huge amount of money to other mentors and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
still not getting anything in hand.
yeah.
But after joining Aurolingua, my life has turned 360 degrees. Yeah, like the way I was like the way I was on some another planet and suddenly I came to
Hmm.
Aurolingua family. Uh,
Hmm.
the most important thing which worked for me is the blue ocean strategy, like the referral game.
Yeah.
I have also applied to other companies. Like
Wow.
I use this strategy in a way where I can apply to the internal job vacancies of my same company because the head office is in Europe. I thought that if instead of getting referral from some other person, I can refer myself in the European office of my company. So it will also increase my chances of hiring because I have all the certification and it will save the cost of training a new candidate for the company in Europe. And also, I was found that there are so many vacancies open from last 6 months and 8 months, still not closed. And the big advantage for the internal job posting was that I can just call them on the Teams, the hiring manager or the HR manager to know how, if the position is still open or are they comfortable to hire someone from outside Europe.
Yes.
And many of them replied, yes, we will get back to you. So I sent them the resume on email and they talked with uh, their hiring managers and all those things and it worked out.
Wow.
Yes.
So I know for you, we had adopted a different strategy altogether. Okay.
Yes.
We had taken into consideration your present employer as well as your, the new employer that we had.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull out those two things which we had discussed so that we can just discuss on those two. Let's put it in a screenshot.
Yes.
Yeah. So one was this, which message you got saying that this is the employment agreement, and one was this. So these both are
Yeah.
different or the same?
Yeah, these are different. This one, this
Ah,
first one is from Norway and this one is from Romania.
wow, man. That's why. Lovely. So you have
As you know, as you told me in last session that there are different cost centers.
correct,
It
correct.
is something like this. The cost center and the management is totally different
Totally
for
different.
both
Yeah.
these companies.
Lovely. Lovely. So tell me in the entire process, okay,
Yeah. Hmm.
what are the one or two things that you found completely unique and which you had never implemented and you wish you could implement it earlier to have fresher rule?
The most important thing is the CAR sheet.
Lovely.
CAR sheet because what I was doing before, I was just having 4 or 5 different resumes in a place, just
Mm,
copying one from one place to another place according to the JD, and I
mm,
even did not means I was not verifying all those details.
yes.
But when I came to know that there is something called CAR
Mm.
or STAR,
Job SWOT.
challenge
Yeah.
action, yeah, challenge action and result.
Results.
So it was really fantastic.
Mm.
I can have my means I did not know that I have this much capabilities in me.
We had to pull it out from you. We had
Yeah,
to extract it out from
yes.
you.
In my previous resumes, I have written 3 or 4 points in my one job
Mm.
description only. And
Lovely.
when I came to know that, oh, I can write 16
Yes.
different CAR statements from my previous 6 years experience, I was really surprised that yes, I have did it, and still I did not remember it, or I was not in the direction was so wrong that I cannot even bothered about it.
Yeah.
So that thing made opened my eyes really, and after that when I made the resume I was feeling proud of myself that yes, now this time for sure I can
I think
impress
let me
the
pull out
hiring.
what we discussed for you was something. Yeah, this one, right? This was the alternative job
Yeah.
title that we found.
Yes,
Initially,
yes,
we were not aware about what are the various job titles. Then we figured out, okay, field service is one of the things which is giving you the highest. And we were
yes,
not aware about this, right? Biomedical service engineer. This none of us
yes,
were aware. Is the
yeah,
database which kind of gave us this, and we were shocked. This is the second most searched
yeah,
after jobs titles that we had actually missing out. So when
yes,
the data analysis
mhm,
of your candidature, we got to know a lot of things like clinical application specialist. 900 to
yes,
1000 roles were hidden there itself, man.
yes, yes,
Okay. 12 damn thousand roles were hidden in this particular. And look at when we did the further breakdown in dark, we got about 5,000 roles here,
yes,
8,000 role in dark. So that exactly made us look at only into this particular domain,
yes,
not from that perspective. And then
mhm,
when we did this particular research, we figured
yes,
out that uh, we were having the troubleshooting frequency score. Wow, these were the top skills that we thought that you should upskill yourself. And most of which you were
yes,
anyway matching. But yeah,
yeah,
this is something which you could have enhanced and looking into this. Yeah. And this is where we came to know that yes, Carl Zeiss is the thing that you need to kind of get into.
yes, mhm.
Makes sense, man. I know we have done a lot of analysis, a lot of these trackers. People don't believe
Yeah.
what analysis you do in a job search, but we know, right? What is the analysis all about?
Yeah, yeah,
We know what
yeah,
it
and
is all
it's
about.
all about analysis,
Oh, it's all about
nothing.
analysis, man. It's all
Yes,
about analysis. It's all about our 15 LinkedIn roles when we figured out about
yes,
our and this sheet is not same for all. You won't believe this is not same for all.
yes, it is.
This is
This is
something
not
which we
same
had
for.
customized for you of
Yes.
your candidature because when you recited that I come from this background, I have a European
Mhm.
client in my mind, I might be able to
Yes.
get something from there. So
Mhm.
we immediately changed our strategy.
Yes.
Instead of exposing you to the global market, we try
Yes.
to take a sneak peek from the existing market.
Yes. Yes.
And there we got it, right?
Obvious.
It just clicked there.
Yeah. Yes. Even after within the 2 weeks of joining the
Yeah.
Aurolingua, I was having my first interview scheduled. Like I told you, right? So I am still working on the my
You won't believe
first
I
week's
keep
task.
getting asking this
Yeah.
question from my existing mentees. Sir, how is it possible within joining 2 weeks, people are getting roles? So there you hear it from her. It is not something I am telling. It happens,
Yes.
provided how you do it. Because the guy, I think when you joined it, the
Mhm.
entire week's task, you finished it in 2 days. Do you remember?
Yes.
When you came to me,
Yes.
Alok, I watched everything and I'm ready, let's review it. And I did a
Yeah.
one-on-one with you. So
Yes.
it's in your hand how quickly you want to move ahead. And I mean, getting
Yes.
3 offers in hand to boil down, it's not a joke, man. So
Yes. And means in last 1.5 years there I have applied for at least 150 jobs and there was no single
no
reply
response.
from the management, and now I have applied in five jobs and out of three are in my hand.
Yes, so like I keep saying, you can have 100 of darts and keep shooting, or
Yes.
you use one by one dart, shoot 5 darts, but using the strategy, you will have more
Yes. Yes.
success rate.
Yes. Yes.
Either you can play the bulk game or play the real game that we do,
Real
correct?
game. Yes.
And that's why we call it the connection game, correct? One of the strategies, the connection game, another is the job sort game, another is the
Yes.
networking game. So there are a lot of strategy, Harsh. There is no one strategy which fits for all. This you know,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
like your colleagues who we have
Hmm.
been. Some of them resume work, some of them job search work, some of them we search for them jobs work, some of them
Yes. Yes.
networking
Yeah.
work, some of them mock
Hmm.
interview works. But for you,
Yes.
it was completely different approach altogether,
Different approach. Yeah.
and that's why we did all this database of study. But
Yes.
now you are
Like
hmm,
yeah, before joining this Aurolingo community, I have taken the session from many mentors,
wow.
but most of them are working in IT industry only. So when I had a session with your colleague, what is his name? Who-
Jonathan and John.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So I was asking him multiple times that I am from different background. I am not
Non-IT.
from IT. I am from non-IT and my job is field job. So do you really
Hmm.
think that I can get a role there? Or if it
Yes,
is okay, then only I am going to pay. Otherwise, I have already invested a lot of money on that.
I
Yeah.
know. He called me
Yeah.
and uh, I would not have
Jagan, I
taken
think
you on.
it's
Yeah.
Jagan.
So we
Yeah.
have my European team who's seated in Netherlands and Germany, Jonathan, Valentine,
Yeah. Yeah.
all those folks.
Mhm.
And now they are taking care of the Middle East and Hong Kong. And we have our
Okay.
Indian team dedicated.
Mhm.
Before the Europeans also, many of my people know there is a dedicated team because they were taking care, but then we bifurcated it because some of
Mhm.
the Indians were not opening up to the Europeans. They are
Yes.
feeling a little bit hesitant to tell what the issues. So that's the reason we brought in Indian HRs in order for them
Yeah.
to cater to this. But yes, your profile was non-IT, and this again is the proof of the pudding that
Yes.
non-ITians can get a role in Europe
Yes.
using the
Yes.
strategy. Simple.
Yeah.
I mean, either you can keep cripping, oh, I'm a non-IT, I will not get. But that is a fact, right, Harsh? In
Yes,
any
yes,
given environment, in any given company, 80% of the roles are by the ITs. It's the
yeah,
20% that falls under the bracket of finance, HR, admins, so on and so forth.
mm,
But that does not mean that those 20% are not valuable. And it is
yeah,
those 20% make you a niche apart. And that's why you see
yes,
how much your counterpart wants to absorb you, even though your present employer is not letting go of you.
yes.
But the fact that he
They have
wants to,
literally emailed to HO, the global HR, and they asked them to force my current management to relieve me as early as possible.
there we
That
go.
we
So
at any condition we want this guy in
we want
Norway.
this guy, we want this
Yes.
person here, man.
Yeah, and once in one of our sessions, you told me like,
Hmm.
don't worry, Harsh. The European people, they are really, if they say something, they will really make it
Yes,
work.
and we also
Yeah.
did our research. When I was in the Munich office, my team actually searched the
Mhm.
policies. We had our legal team who had researched it, and we found that there is nothing called a relieving letter that is required for you to join.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's something you
Uh,
can be relaxed upon. They
yeah.
don't require. Yeah.
Some of my colleagues have also moved to Germany and other other European countries 6 months or 4 months back. I
Yeah.
have also talked with them that what are the documents they require, and they told that there is nothing
Nothing.
required from your previous
In
employer.
India, it is. In India, sadly, there's so much of ransoms, or you call those
Mhm.
tortures, which are there that,
Yes.
give me the relieving letter. then only give me 5 references of your previous employment. Again,
Mm-hmm.
those are illegal there to ask
Yeah.
the personal details.
Mm-hmm.
In Europe,
Yes.
here it is illegal. I mean, certain companies do, which are the top-notch companies, but SMEs will never do this.
Yeah.
SMEs will never do this because they know they cannot do a background verification to a certain extent, okay, based on
Yes.
the
Mm-hmm.
documentation, but not to the extent of calling people, asking certain
Mm-hmm.
personal questions. That
Yes.
is absolutely not
That's
permissible.
Yeah. My application for the visa sponsorship has been already submitted on 23rd of November, and the relocation agency put an email saying that till the December end you will hear the good news from the
Lovely.
embassy. I have already booked the appointment for visa here in VFS
Wow.
Pune office. Yeah.
So bags
Let's
packed,
see what
all
happens.
set.
Yes, all set.
When is the joining date, by the way?
1st of March,
Good, 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 man. You will miss that
winter
scorching
part.
winter part, man. That it's really
Yes.
cold here. We have to run
Mhm.
the heaters and all that.
Heaters.
Then only
Yeah,
otherwise.
I was there. I was there in Germany last year, December. So I know
I think
I
you
spent.
were with me on the conversation when I was on the way from office back home, right? When I was
Yes, yes.
completely in all those
Yeah.
with my
Yes.
face covered, with my head covered, with
Yes.
my gloves and all that. I remember we were
Mhm.
having that conversation, I
Uh,
think a week back or so, maybe.
yes, yes.
Lovely, man. So you are happy now? All set?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Whatever
Yeah,
promise was
very,
delivered?
very happy. Yes, I was supposed to ask you the
Hmm.
questions also. Okay, is it okay if I ask
Yeah,
in
yeah, of
this
course, of
session?
course, of course, of course. Why not?
The first thing is I'm really confused whether to join in Norway or Romania. So yeah, I have written
Hmm.
down 2 pages of comparison between Norway and Romania,
Uh-huh.
like about the weather, how
Hmm.
people, what is the culture, how people are there, what is the uh, means how people behave with the foreigners and all those stuff.
Hmm.
What work would be there? What is the pay band? What are the living expenses?
Well, I will tell you
Yes,
one thing. I can tell you that economy of Norway has a strong and stable economy. Okay, that's
yes,
definitely
yes.
the fact. Okay,
Hmm.
Norway is very strong, and at the same time, it is largely driven by oil and gas industry, as you
Yes,
are aware
yes,
about. Correct? It's
yes.
ONGC is the main thing, and
Yeah.
again, the country has a high standard of living, very high standard. And
Yes.
to help you, we have one of the candidate, Pratibha. She is in Norway,
Mhm.
so I'll connect you
Okay.
with her.
Yeah,
She's
no
uh,
problem.
she just
Then
joined
that's
with us,
fantastic.
and she is in Norway. And
Yeah.
but her preference is to move from there to Germany.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I will connect you with her. She will give you all the
Oh,
details of
yes.
the housing, expenditures,
Mhm.
the relocations, etc. She will help you out. No worries. Okay.
Okay.
She is our
Okay.
mentee. She just joined. So
Yes. Yes.
and
Okay.
she went to Norway and now she's moving from there to Germany. So that shows that we don't only help people to move to one country, but from one country to the other country also.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
Well, and then if you talk about industry, yes, oil, ONGC is the main sector. The labor market
Mhm.
prices is well regulated because labor market is pretty much aligned there. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
with strong workers' right. Okay, and the
Mhm.
lot of importance is given to the work-life balance there.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
the government also has emphasized in inclusivity and gender equality in the workforce, so that you
Yes.
will
Yes.
not face any kind
Mhm.
of racism which you may face in France, but not there. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Skilled labor, there's a huge demand for IT engineers, healthcare, finance, non-IT, IT.
Mhm.
Again, best part is proficiency in English is the requirement.
The requirement. Yes. In
Yes.
Romania, I have
No
to
knowledge of the
learn the
Norwegian
Romanian language.
language can be enhanced the prospect. Don't think that if I know Norwegian, no, English
Yeah.
is sufficient for
I have already started learning
you.
still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
Because
coming to
it's a
Romania,
customer facing role, that's why
yes,
I thought it would be mandatory,
yes,
means not for the
no,
organization
no,
or the country, but for me it is
for
mandatory, so
you,
that
yes,
if
for you,
yeah,
absolutely. So don't worry, we'll help you with that. Okay, we'll
yeah,
help you with
okay,
the Romania. So Romania, and now if you talk about Romania as comparison
yeah,
with Norway, again, it has experienced a huge exponential economic growth in the recent past, and it is
yes,
considered to be one of the fastest growing economies in the European
yes,
Union. Can you imagine? In the
yes,
entire EU, the 26 countries, is the largest growing. So
Mm.
One is established, huge, Norway. One is growing.
Yeah.
So it is up to you
Growing.
where you want to go. Because
Yes.
if you go to the growing, it has a diverse economy with sectors such as information technology is coming in here. The other one is
Mm.
led by the
Yes.
ONGC. Now here IT is coming into picture.
Yes.
Automotive, manufacturing,
Mhm.
agriculture, all these things are coming into picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also the role which is offered by Romania,
Hmm.
it brings a lot of positive things in my future career.
Yes.
It will create my CV impressive because I will be handling the
Yes.
one particular machine for entire Southeastern Europe. So I will be the in
Wow.
charge of 7 countries.
Yes. Yeah. So
So
that's
that's
good.
why really, yeah.
So I would say if I compare both, okay, from the
Mhm.
language requirement, proficiency in English is the crucial, okay, in both
Yes,
the job markets.
yes,
Knowledge
yes,
of the local language, Norwegian or Romanian can enhance your opportunity. Now,
yes.
coming to the cost of living, I would say that the cost of living in Norway is generally higher than Romania
Higher than
because I just
Romania. Yes.
explained you the reason. One is growing, one
Yeah.
is growth. But it's
Mhm.
important to consider the salary levels of lifestyle factors. Now,
Yeah.
it depends on you where you stay,
Yes.
how you stay, single, double
Mhm.
bedded.
Correct.
Do you take a taxi? Do you take a private transport? Do you take a public transport, etc.? It
Mhm.
depends, man. I mean,
Yes, yes.
learn from the students there. They know
Yeah.
best how to save money. Make a friend who is a
Yes.
student, and they will tell you the cheapest way of
Yes, yes,
commuting
yes.
and going around.
Yes,
Sometimes
right.
when I have to learn, when I get lost where to go, I just ask a student, an Indian student. If you ask a local
Yeah.
person there, they are always confused.
Yeah.
30 years they have stayed there. You ask them how to
Yeah.
go, and then they'll go with the Google map and they'll try to show you how it is
Yes,
happening.
yes.
Don't do that. Ask an
Yeah.
Indian, they're smart man. All right.
Yes.
But that does not mean that you go there and end up making friends only with Indians.
No, no, that's not right thing.
Enhance
Yeah.
your culture.
Yes.
Good man. Lovely. One question that I keep asking other folks is that do you think going to
Mhm.
Europe on your own is better or through Aurolingua would be a faster paced and a much structured way to go ahead? What is your perceptions on this?
I strongly believe that with Aurolingua, it's really faster and smoother process because if I would have done it on my own, I don't know how much time it would have taken. Like next 5 years or 10 years, I I will be in India only, and then after
Mhm.
10 years, I will pay you 5 times more fees, and then I go.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
Stitch in time saves nine kind of thing,
Yes.
because
Hmm.
I know there are much
I.
cheaper
Mhm.
mentors, or the reason that
Yes.
we are not that cheap is because we give that kind of
Because
commitment that
the
we
the
are.
kind of word cheap means it says a lot of things. There are two ways to say cheap. It is low cost or
Yeah,
cheap.
cheap.
Low cost means the cost is less and valuable, but the thing is valuable. And cheap means the cost is less as well as the thing is not valuable
Not valuable.
that much. Yeah.
So where do we stand?
You stand in affordable, still valuable.
Valuable. Oh, thank you so much. Thank
So
you so
so much
much.
valuable, so much
See,
valuable.
you must
Yeah.
see the return on investment. Okay, if
Yes.
you're paying something to us, let's say a lakh
Hmm.
or whatever it is coming,
Yeah.
you must understand that the return of investment, you are earning a
Mhm.
salary of 60K starting, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100K. Just look at from
Mhm.
that perspective. If
Yes.
you are making an earning of, let's say, an average earning of 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, so suddenly, and to reach that 80 lakhs package or 60 lakhs
Yes.
package, it will take you how much time in India?
Till retirement.
Maybe more. You may
Maybe.
never even
Maybe
reach
more.
there.
Yeah.
So the only way to bridge that gap is to move immediately there. Otherwise, you will just end up,
Yes.
you know, forever creeping, and the potential will be
Yeah.
lost. Somewhere you need
Yes.
to take the leap of faith, you know,
If you are not grabbing the opportunity today, someone else will grab it,
someone.
and
And
you
it
will
is
leave at
happening,
your.
brother. It is happening
Yes, it is
because
happening.
Indians are
Yes.
not going, our, I don't know what to call the colleagues from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, they are all going. And because they don't have
Yes.
any kind of comparison, they are getting absorbed. They are
Yes.
getting absorbed. I was sitting in the airport, or no, railway station in Munich, and there was a Pakistani person who was there, and he told me, "Hey, I know you. I have seen your videos and all that." I said, "Yeah," and I was actually, I had put a mask and I was eating French fries. Okay, so
Mhm.
he told me, "I have seen your videos and I really want to talk to you." I said, "Yeah, sure, why not? He said, can you get me a job? And I'm looking for this industry." I told him, unfortunately, before we would do, but now we are not catering to anybody from Pakistan because due to various technical reasons and all that. uh, sometimes it jeopardizes our name also, and we want to stick to our core. We really want to stick to our core.
Yes,
So
yes,
don't feel bad, folks from Pakistan. It's just that right now, due
yes.
to technical reasons, we are not. Maybe in the future, but yet Middle East
Mhm.
we do cater. Middle East,
Yes.
Hong Kong, China, even a
Mhm.
lot of Europeans, the kids who have gone to Europe, want to move them
Yes,
also. We are helping. Uh,
yes.
yes, but we are concentrated. We are not
Yeah.
diversifying. Chalo, not this market. Australia bhi aa jao, Canada bhi aa jao,
No,
Singapore bhi aa
no.
jao. We are not doing that.
No. Yes,
Our is a concentrated game that we play here.
yes.
So people who have no plan B, only
Mm.
plan A of going to Europe, please come here and
Yes,
the results will be given to you. But if you think that,
yes.
okay, let me step on two boats and navigate, then sorry,
No.
you're not the right person.
Yeah, correct. That's why once I have asked you about Singapore and you told me that just focus on this first.
Yes,
If you want to go to Singapore, we have another strategy, but you will
yes,
surely get it in Europe. You don't need any other strategy for Singapore.
yes. And now coming back to your issue, which is happening with your office. So
Yeah.
I know getting a job is not the end of the story. It's
Story. Yes,
50%
yes.
battle won,
Yeah.
which anybody who joins normally gets it. Okay, if you follow the
Yes.
strategy, is the
Mm.
other 50%, which is the untold story, the office politics, the
Yes.
negotiation skills, the salary negotiation,
Mm.
notice period, your current employer, his cost center, and those things, how to tackle. I think we have had a multiple discussions on that, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Following which, now at least you're mentally relieved. I know you were in a
Yeah.
stressful mode, but then when we gave you the facts, when we told you, when we
Mm.
explained you, and then you said, okay, let go of such managers who are not
Hmm.
valuing me. Obviously, first
Yes.
thing we try is win-win situation. That okay, the company that we are leaving, let us go in an amicable term. But if not, our aspiration is much higher
Yes.
than our present organization. We can let go
Hmm.
of such toxic management in order to go for our uh, dreams.
Dreams. Yes. Because
So
he
how
was
is it?
kept saying,
Ah,
my current manager kept saying that we will have a lot of good position in India in coming 1 or 2 years. So I told him that is there any guarantee that you will live in the current company for next 2 years? Then he was just stopped and said, no, I don't have
ah.
any such plans and all
Don't
those
give me
things.
a
So why
post-dated
are
check. Don't give me a
yeah
post-dated blank check. Okay,
yeah.
it really means nothing. It really means nothing. Absolutely.
Yes, and because as I told you that previously, 6 months ago, some of my colleagues have also moved in the through internal job posting. They tried, and the same manager have denied for them also, and they have kept this simple process that just resign from here, serve the
Yeah,
notice period of 90 days, and just join there after 90 days. That's a simple.
lovely. Fantastic, man. So this is how we
Yeah.
are, and we are all transparent. We know
Yes.
because the fact is that we are not dependent on a course. That हाँ
Hmm.
मेरा course story हो जाएगा ये हो जाएगा. It's an individual,
No.
impromptu, and
Yeah.
on the go tailor-made customization that we do looking at the
Yeah.
candidate. So anybody who wishes to contact you can actually go to my LinkedIn and see
Yeah.
your profile and actually contact you.
Yes.
So we are all
I,
transparent here.
I am receiving too many. I have been approached by too many hiring managers from Indian companies daily, 2 or 3 requests. I
Wow.
just refer my another friends to them because
I know, I
I
know.
don't know how to react on that. But I just told them that no, I am not looking for any job change in India, but I can
Lovely,
refer a good candidate to you. Just I share resume of my friends to them
lovely,
and
man.
just refer. Some of them have already got the job in those roles also. I am also
Fantastic.
helping to the Aurolinga community members for
Yes,
some of them call me or message me for their if
lovely,
they stuck on something. I just help them how to write a prompt in Chat GPT, how to get the
yes,
CR sheet well done.
lovely. That sounds good, man. In
Yes,
fact, we'll start to include you also in our session sometime because you are one of the assets we have. So
yes,
certainly, and many of them we have absorbed in our community. From our community have become our
yeah,
Aurolinguan. We have hired them also.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
we
I
are
know.
growing rapidly, and therefore, because it's a matter of the commitment that we provide, okay, and the
Yes,
clarity that we have.
yeah.
Clairvoyance is a very important thing that we have.
Yes.
Good, man. So nice. Any enhancement, improvement, anything you want us to change, incorporate, something we are not going good with, and you want to suggest us?
No, actually, I don't have any suggestions for the improvement. Actually, I don't find any deficiency, or we can say I don't find any gap in this process. All the process is going step by step, and it's really
But
good.
rest assured that if you join us 2 months later, the entire thing will change.
Yeah, it will
Because
change. Yeah.
market is changing with AI,
Yes.
everything. Remember
Yes.
in 2022, what used to apply is no more in functionality. The tools
No.
are gone. We had tools such as word reference. We had tools such as monkey learn and all that. Everything is outdated, gone, thrown in the
Yes.
dustbin now. The entire thing has incorporated a new methodology. It is more personalized. It is more
Yes.
sitting, understanding, executing. Sitting, understanding,
Mhm.
executing. That's what is matters. There is no
Yes.
one medicine for all, no one paracetamol for all illnesses. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing. Every
absolutely.
industry is different, every candidate is different, and every job role is different.
Job role is different, and every
Yes.
candidature is different.
Every
We need to give
candidature is
respect
different.
to the each candidature who
Each
joins, because
candidature, yes.
people join with expectations.
Yes.
It's not that they are good in communication.
Yeah.
So we cannot expect them to tell us. We need to sometimes sit with them, make them speak, get things out of them, like we did with you, get things out of you.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
then
yes.
we need to do a data analysis, understand what is wrong with you, what is right
Mhm.
with you, what is the best, what is wrong. And then accordingly, we need to structure things.
Yes, yes,
And then when we structure, then we expect you to execute. So
yes,
initial our strength, our effort, and then your effort, and then together.
yes.
And that kind
Mhm.
of takes it. Lovely man,
Yeah,
Harsh.
it's
So I think pack your bags, get ready with your offer letter, do
I
all the
yeah,
formalities.
I have already purchased three sets of bag.
Wow,
One
wow,
for me,
wow,
one
wow.
for my wife, and one for the small one, my kid.
Lovely man.
So that I don't want unnecessary expenditure in a single month. That
Yes,
everything I
yes,
purchase
yes.
in
In
one
fact, there
month,
is a
and I
company,
was
the North Pole company is there. It has the best of the jackets and all that stuff. So that's what
yeah, yeah.
people in Europe use here. Uh,
Okay.
and that is one of the best. I'm forgetting the name, but something like the North, something it is. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
that is, you can actually customize the temperature controlling and all that is there. So do not
Okay.
use the,
Okay.
I would say, do not buy anything from the local market. Come here and then do all the purchases, because you will get exactly here what is made for the market. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, don't
Correct.
do too much of expenses there thinking it will work here.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
No, I know that because I have already
And do not
paid.
go with the expensive brands. I
Yes,
would
yes.
say, I would say, frankly, I am telling you that even our what is this? We have this French company, right? Decathlon. Sorry, I
Decathlon.
was
Yeah,
not
yeah,
aware about
yeah.
it.
Decathlon. Yes.
Decathlon. Sometimes I have heard from many Indians that those stuffs are also great in Europe. Okay, we have
Okay.
Decathlons here also, but
Yeah.
you can go to Decathlon, do purchases, very economical, and it is very
Yes.
suitable for this environment, and it is very much
Yeah.
in your budget also. If they
Okay.
say
Yeah. I
this
have.
jacket will go for
Mhm.
-1 degree, it actually works there. Guys. I'm telling
Okay. Okay. I have one Decathlon store nearby my home here
you.
in
Lovely.
Pune.
Go there, ask them, have a call, understand what you need to do, and then you come. But do not go with this fancy branded stuff
Brands.
like that,
Yeah. Huh. Mhm.
Wildcraft, whatever you have, or you come in
Yeah.
here and then you do from here the local
Okay.
marketing.
Okay.
All right, buddy. So good,
Yes.
man. I will connect with
Thank
you,
you.
and I
Yeah.
shall connect my team with you, so that once you move there, they help you with all those stuff as
Yeah,
well. All
yeah.
right.
Also,
Yeah.
if possible, please connect me with one of our
Pratibha.
mentees in, yeah, Pratima.
Yes, absolutely. You have it. You remind me in the session of Thursday when we'll have the session. You please come
Okay,
there, and I shall connect you with them. Okay. We are all
okay.
transparent, man. We are all a big
Yeah,
family here.
no,
No worry.
that's the very good thing of Aurolingua community. Like, many of the the job, they will just remove you from the WhatsApp group that you manage on your own.
That's because they are dependent on a scripted course. Our is not
Yes,
scripted. You take my course. You cannot
yes.
take my knowledge. You cannot take our expertise, right?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
yes.
It will work with maybe one, two, three, four people. It will stop working
Mhm.
for other people. We have
Yes,
to keep
yes,
tailoring it, keep customizing it. That's what
yes.
works.
Yeah. Yes,
All right, buddy. So that's what we are. And
yes,
thank you so much for being part of Aurolingo. You'll continue to be, by the way. Never, ever
yes,
you're
yes.
going to be removed or
Yeah.
something of that
Even
nature.
even if I need any other role in Germany or those
Please
things, I can
come.
apply the same
And I will
strategy.
let you know when is the next meetup we are having. I know I have been very busy, so I could not customize a call, but I will let you know when the next meetup when you are here. We can meet up somewhere in Vienna or somewhere near
Yeah.
Germany, and I keep coming to the Scandinavian, we can meet up there also. All right.
Yes, yes. Okay. No
All right,
problem.
Harsh.
Because
All
I
the
will be
best.
handling all the Scandinavian countries in future, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not a problem for me. I can schedule my work there and I can
And
come.
plus, you got a 1 month holiday, right?
Yeah,
I
one
think
month holiday.
1 month
Yes,
holiday
30.
complete off.
Yeah, 5 weeks. Five
Wow,
weeks. Yes.
lovely, man. So I would suggest the first month that you get a holiday, or do not rush back to India, and try to
Yes.
understand the culture, utilize that time,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
visit the neighboring countries, enrich yourself.
Because for the coming first year,
Mhm.
they are not giving me the expenses for the return trip to India because
Yeah,
they told me that we are already
yeah,
doing so much expenses on your
yes.
visa sponsorship and all those. From
Hmm.
next year, you will get the one time return trip from India to Norway
Lovely,
with
man.
family. Yes.
Superb, superb. Sorry, I have to rush. I have an onboarding. Somebody who's joining Aurolingua. I need to be personally there to
Yeah.
welcome him
Yeah.
and understand his things. So I may have to
Yes.
rush,
Yes.
buddy. So
Yeah. Yeah. No
sorry.
problem, Alok.
I know
Yeah.
I'm working throughout the
I am
clock.
also I have also kept one person waiting from the bank to
Wow,
sign
let's
my
do that.
documents.
Go
Yeah.
finish your banking
Okay.
stuff and all that, and let me
Yes,
finish up with
yes.
this guy because I really need to welcome him.
Mhm.
People come with a lot of expectation. Need to give him the clear guidance ahead. We need to customize stuff for them. So
Mhm.
I need to be personally there. All right.
Yeah, yeah. No
Cheers.
problem, Alok. Okay,
Auf
tschüss.
Wiedersehen. Bye
Bis
bye.
bald. Auf
Ja, bis
Wiedersehen.
bald,
Bye
bis bald. Es ist ein
bye.
sehr gut. Okay, tschüss, tschüss.